What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we are back in Denmark. I have a Denmark playlist, and I think when I first created the playlist, I only had a couple of videos. But now, y'all sent me a lot of them. I'm not going to lie, it's been a while since I checked it, but I came across this one. I thought this was pretty interesting because, y'all know, I've learned about Vikings and all those different things. There are a couple of videos before, but we got Viking oceans, Danish heroes helping the Jews flee Nazi rule. So this is an interesting one. Viking Ocean Cruises is the channel, so y'all make sure y'all subscribe to their channel. Dang, I can't wait to read these comments to see what all we talk about here, but let's check it out.
In the small town of Dragor on the Danish coast, there's a small plaque.
Dragor.
A reminder of a time when Denmark was not the oasis of calm it is today. A time when fishermen up and down the coast risked everything, putting their humble vessels in harm's way for the sake of their fellow men. The story of these unlikely heroes goes back to 1939. At that time, everyday life in Denmark appeared normal, but it was an uneasy calm that would not last. The Nazis had invaded Poland, starting the Second World War. Denmark, hoping to remain neutral, negotiated a non-aggression pact with the Germans. Yet there was a sense the country was living on borrowed time.
Wow. Dang, it's crazy because if you're watching this, I also just did the Warsaw Uprising too. So dang, that's crazy. I picked these videos today.
On April 9th, 1940, less than a year after the agreement had been signed, the Danes' worst fears were realized. The Nazis flooded Denmark with troops from land and sea, an invasion that lasted just 6 hours. The government surrendered after 2, deciding it was better to negotiate their fate rather than fight to the bitter end. In a twist, Hitler chose to treat Denmark as a model protectorate rather than a conquest, a way to illustrate how Europe in the future would look under the Nazis. The police and judicial system were actually left in Danish hands, and King Christian X remained head of state. The uncomfortable arrangement that allowed the illusion of normalcy soon began to unravel as the Germans tightened their grip on the country, implementing censorship, banishing the Communist Party, and increasing their scrutiny of the Jews.
I never knew this. This is, like, I think when I've learned about some history in Denmark, of course, I think it was just a lot pertaining to the other Scandinavian countries. Not like World Wars.
What is going to happen to us? Everyone asked. There was much fear in the air and discrimination, but it was subtle so as not to upset the rest of the Danish people.
Wow.
By late 1942, the resistance was gaining strength and momentum. Yet in a strategic blunder, the Germans allowed national elections the following spring. Almost 90% of the population voted and overwhelmingly rejected the Nazis. Strikes and protests came next, but the authorities quickly outlawed any public assembly, and a curfew was instituted when the resistance continued to attack. Finally, on August 29, 1943, martial law was instituted. Having negotiated with the Social Democrats and dispersed the Communists, the Germans turned their eyes to the Jews. After having harassed them for years, they undertook a secret plan in September to sweep up the entire community on the night of the Jewish New Year, when they thought all the Jews would be at home.
My mother was an Orthodox Jew, but she didn't practice, and though my father was a Christian, she and I had to flee for our safety.
Wow.
As the army marched house to house, they were stunned to find no one. Nearly all the Jews had vanished, having been tipped off about the impending purge. The race to escape was on.
Dang, so that their mission wasn't even just to get the Jews in the beginning. We never talked about that. We just went straight to, when we talk about World War II and the Holocaust, that we go straight into the Holocaust. We never talked about what happened before they just start targeting the Jews.
The race to escape was on. The Jews headed for coastal ports, knowing freedom lay just across the Öresund Strait. Neutral Sweden had committed to accept the Jewish refugees.
Okay, Sweden.
While some Germans turned a blind eye towards the fleeing population, others conducted a relentless search. No place was safe.
For the local, it was a big risk. People should understand that it was very dangerous to help the Jewish people.
Yet help the locals did, displaying remarkable courage in the face of a terrifying foe. They hid the Jews by day, then slipped them onto fishing boats for the stealth voyage at night. It took almost 2 months.
They was hidden under the nets. They could hear what happened. And you imagine how scary it was for them.
Despite the locals' best efforts, some Jews were captured. Others had to make life-changing decisions in a moment.
Men hun var jo alene, og ingen af jøderne vidste jo, om de kom levende over til Sverige.
My mother, she was alone, and none of the Jews knew if they would make it to Sweden alive. So she made the decision to leave me with one of the fishermen's families until after the war.
Wow.
I was devastated, but knew my mother had given me my best chance at life.
Dang.
More than 600 times the boats crept out into the darkness, slowly making their way toward the beacon of freedom. More than 99% of Danish Jews managed to survive the war. A remarkable statistic when compared to the casualties experienced by Jews in other European countries.
Many Danish people helped me in dangerous times. And after the war, I was lucky enough to find my parents again.
Oh, that's good.
So fate was very kind to me.
Så skæbnen var rigtig mild mod mig.
The rescue of the Danish Jews is a proud moment in the turbulent times of World War II that simply must not be forgotten.
At all. Wow. This was new news to me. Never heard this. It's a very overlooked part of, I'm telling you, because this is my first time hearing about this. This is very overlooked because I never knew that. Most just know that Denmark was overturned fast, but the small nation we did what we could, and that's still something to be proud of for sure. Can't believe how Danes could save their fellow countrymen, even if they were of different religious race. I think that was the main part. It was like, hey, we don't care what you believe, what color you are, you still are people. We taking religion and race out the fact that we just trying to help. It don't matter what you believe in, which that's what it's all about. Like, these are people. But this was definitely new news to me. Glad I got to check this out. Appreciate whoever added this. Somebody added this to the Denmark playlist. As y'all can see, it's over here. So I'll link that in the comments. So if y'all want to send me some more, y'all send me. I got 41 videos. Some of this stuff I just don't know what this is. Some of these are, and some of them I've done before. But this was good. Definitely overlooked part of World War II. So much. Like I said, I just finished the Warsaw Uprising. So funny how I came across this and kind of relates back to that same time, right on that time. And so, but appreciate you guys. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Hey, send down those recommendations or add the videos to the playlist. Link will be in the comments below. That's all I have. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.